Well, I'll tell you, that last match between Wallace and Stitt, it was chippy. I mean, they were letting each other know.
Well, now we're going to the big boys at 285 pounds. Josh Leadingfox from Central Oklahoma taking on the red-hot Les Sigman from UNO, currently ranked 3rd, but he's on a 16-match winning streak right now. And he has been dominant.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what, for people who don't follow collegiate wrestling, Sigman, his name is known. People know who he is. I mean, he's just burst on the scene.
The thing is, he's exciting for a heavyweight. And you see right here, he's already in on a low single attack. Something you don't see. You know, a lot of heavyweights tend to go out there and do a lot of pushing on each other. Oh, and there's Central Oklahoma kid. Looked like he was calling for an injury timeout.
You got to use that foot top.
Sigman comes down here from Whitewood, South Dakota, and just takes it by storm.
1, 2,
and this is where Les is tough. He's very tough on top, and this is something heavyweights aren't used to, the way he can ride.
2.
And the way he is on his feet as well. He does, like I said, he shoots a lot of single legs and does a little move called a boot scoop, which you don't see heavyweights do very often, a little duck under attempt. Really working on that that knee that Leadingfox has kind of been favoring.
Let's go, you're down. You want time?
Sigman's already out to a 4-0 lead with the takedown and near fall. And there's injury time already by Leadingfox. And there's a lot of wrestling left to do if you got an injury.
Oh, I know. I mean, that first go-around, you might have heard Leadingfox cry out in pain. I don't know if he might have popped something in that first move.
Let me know when he's using minute, Mom.
But the thing about what you're talking about the heavyweights, it's just kind of a tradition. They're the real big boys, and I mean, if you go back far enough, you think of Tab Thacker and Chris Taylor, and all they did was they just pushed each other around until somebody pinned the other guy. You know, it was just sheer size going against sheer size. But well, with Sigman,
we're gonna get another look at this knee getting twisted. Sigman in on the low single. You see the bend going on that knee right there. Leadingfox went down. They didn't stop it at that point. I noticed in the corner over here, Sigman telling the coaches he's going to cut him loose. Feels he can take advantage of him on his feet now, especially probably with this injury. Les likes to put on a show. He's probably from what I've seen so far this year, he's probably the highest scoring guy on the team. Out at the national duels, his closest match was 16-5. So he's active for a heavyweight, no doubt about it. Sometimes Coach Danny gets a little nervous at some of the things he does on top, like that right there.
It's not a boxing match, men, stay off of it.
Leadingfox getting a little physical there on the edge.
Watch your hands.
Might not be something he wants to do against Sigman.
Well, the athleticism that Les brings to the mat, like you said, at this size.
There's a single leg, just a straight single leg by Sigman.
Another takedown.
It's an easy takedown. Now he's looking for another near fall. Working for the tight waist tilt. Unable to get it that time.
1 minute.
Looking to do a little maneuver here called the back ball.
Man up, both of you. Get on your hips.
Sigman leads 6-1 here in the first period already with 45 seconds to go, and he's going to get another near fall in this situation.
Got to get a 2 count.
There it is.
Yep.
If he could work up on top now and possibly get the fall.
30 seconds.
And the Mavericks trail by 5. A fall here would get them the lead. Technical fall when a wrestler has a 15-point advantage is only 5 points for the team score.
But that would be huge as well.
3 near fall.
Sigman already leads 9-1.
And there we got the end of the first period. Near fall points, 3 of them for Les Sigman as we came down to the final 5 seconds of the
He
period.
defers to you.
Sigman defers his choice to Leadingfox. He's going to take top.
Leadingfox on the top position, start the second period.
Leadingfox got beat last night by
Stay
Bob
set.
Murphy from
Yes,
Nebraska-Omaha by a score of 9-4.
Let's see if Sigman will shake loose of this.
Murphy,
He's up.
Murphy from Kearney, a ranked wrestler who we'll see tomorrow evening here against Les Sigman.
And I keep forgetting about that. Kearney's coming in tomorrow night. I mean, I just caught up with this. Man.
Like I said, a great
Out of
weekend
his face.
for
Out of his
college
face,
wrestling for
Green.
the state of Nebraska. The other thing with Sigman being as active as he is and scoring as many points as he is, the heavyweights aren't used to that.
Right.
There's that little boot scoot, little peek out that Sigman does very well.
He's got the angle, rolls him over.
Yeah, and he's a little reckless sometimes looking for these near falls. Makes Coach Denny a little nervous. See, heavyweights are always near and dear to Coach Denny's heart because he was a heavyweight in college.
You're right.
You got to use it, Top. You got to use it.
I think Sigman leading 12-1 now, plus he's got plenty of riding time. But again, I know the Mavericks are hoping for a fall at this weight class.
Well, this would be great for him.
41 seconds remaining.
You can see Sigman already up by 11. We have 41 seconds to go in this second period. If he doesn't get the fall.
Now, it says they're both freshmen, but what that doesn't take into consideration is Sigman's a third-year freshman. He's like almost 30 years old or something. He came here his first year, got injured, had knee surgery on both knees, had compartment syndrome in his calf, had half of his calf muscle removed, so he got a medical hardship from the NCAA. Then he redshirted last year, and now he's a freshman this year. I'm not sure how that exactly
You got to
works.
use it.
15 seconds.
He's like 30 years old.
All right, maybe I exaggerated a little bit.
Oh, you're killing me, RJ. But regardless, he definitely is in control of this match at this
Well, he's
point.
going to get
Get him?
two more near fall.
2 points.
Makes it 14-1.
Plus
Who
ride
wants
time.
Top? Top.
Sigman's choice in the third takes top because if they went neutral, a takedown would end it. So Les Sigman's looking for the
Stay
fall
set.
here.
Yes, Top.
So takes a top position, something you usually don't see wrestlers do a whole lot of times, but they know they need that bonus point for the fall as opposed to the tech fall. So he's got 2 minutes here to work for some type of maneuver that he can get the fall.
He's trying right now. Can't quite get Leadingfox where he wants him. He's had his feet up off the mat.
Here comes that roll through half. He's got this one pretty deep if he can run it. Block that wrist and run it.
Up bottom, up bottom.
I would say they get down close to a minute. They're going to... There's that roll through half again. Kind of a maneuver made famous by some guy from Iowa State named Cale Sanderson.
Oh, that guy. Mr. Unbeaten for life.
1 minute.
He rolls him again. He's just got to... That's a pretty good situation.
He's going to get at least a near fall here, which gives him the technical fall. Sigman trying to come up over the top.
Oh, he just missed getting the fall there.
Doing everything he can to get the fall. And he's going to end up with the technical fall. A great job by Les Sigman. Worked hard for the fall, but unable to get it.
Guys.
As I like to say, unable to close the deal.
Yeah. But did you see the look on Sigman's face after he got those near fall points? He was upset he didn't get the fall. Now that's a competitor.
So with 4 matches left, we've got a tie duel here between two of the top teams in the nation.
Well, I'll
12
tell
to
you,
12.
Mavericks, they dug themselves a big